So viral discovery or phage hunting is basically a course, two-semester course where a student participating in the lab can bring in soil or water in some cases and isolate a virus. And the reason they can isolate a virus that's unique is that there are 10 to the 31st of these on the earth, and you could never find two that are exactly alike.
One of the really powerful things about this course is that students don't know anything about those viruses, and neither do the instructors. Okay, so whatever we learn is new knowledge.
So we work with bacteriophage, which means that these are viruses solely found that infect bacteria, so they don't infect humans.
So during the whole first semester, we spend time in the lab taking your sample that you bring in, mixing it with the bacteria that we're interested in finding a virus for, and actually isolating that virus, getting a picture of it by electron microscopy, looking at the DNA, seeing how it compares to other viruses that we've found.
It's all hands-on lab experience, so every day you come in, you're doing something with your hands, you're walking around, you're moving around, so it's good energy in the classroom.
It made it really personal, like this was your experiment, this is something you put your whole effort into.
Because I think a lot of times in the science labs, everything is very cookbook, everything is like, we're gonna do this experiment, this is the results you get to kind of prove this point in science or this theory in science. Whereas this was just like, you're gonna take some dirt and find out what's in it and find this virus that no one else has found.
The thinking was, can we make a course where the primary activity is scientific inquiry, as opposed to just learning about science that someone else did? Can we offer something where the students are actually doing the science? And can that be the first thing that they see when they get to college?
So Dr. Temple was probably my all-time favorite professor at JMU and the person that taught me everything that I know in the lab.
You can tell that she really just wants you to enjoy the class. She wants you to learn about it, and it's not more about getting the grade, it's more about the experience.
It's exciting to be learning at the same time as she is. When she doesn't know something and we learn it together, it's an awesome experience.
I learned a really great respect for research and some of the independent thinking you have to do in order to just analyze life science.
You learn how to troubleshoot, which I think is so key in any field that you're going into. You have to be able to problem solve, and you have to be able to figure out what's going on and what's going wrong and how to fix it.
You really own your own work. You really are doing your own research.
When I was learning techniques in viral discovery and learning the use of them in research, then when I was exposed to them later and took labs that used them, I had a new appreciation for what you could do with them.
If you talk to other people, other professors, what you'll hear anecdotally is, I can tell which students in my class had the viral discovery and genomics courses because they know the right kinds of questions to ask, or they're not embarrassed to ask a question. They just kind of have an experience behind them that seems to be preparing them well for the other courses in the major.
As a student, sometimes you can feel put down and, because you don't know everything and you think your professor knows everything. And so when your professor treats you like an equal and talks to you like you do know something, it's an awesome feeling, and it builds your self-confidence and makes you want to keep going and keep doing what you're doing.
If I hadn't done this so early, I don't think I really would have gotten involved in research, and I don't think I would be in an MD PhD program if I hadn't.
I think it lights a fire in you to want to understand the world around you.
So people who take this go away from it better informed citizens because they've understood, they've actually lived through the process of discovery, and I just think that makes them better citizens.